Hello friends, so today I am going to show you how to deploy a Spring Boot application on GCP, Google Cloud Platform. So at the initial stage what we have to do, so I will go through all the points, whatever we have to do on the Google account and whatever we have to do on the Spring Boot side, what commands we have to run and what needs to be set up on your machine and Google site. Okay, so basically initially first of all we just need to create a project on the Google console. So we have this URL console.cloud.google.com where we have to log in and create our object. So I already created this object, my first object, and my ID is top collective 260211. Okay, so what the next point is, so we have we required a Google Cloud SDK, which is already, so I already installed this SDK, so this is the one. Okay, so from where you can get this SDK, I will mention this link in the description. You can got the link from description and you can download from that link. For Windows I am mentioning the link, but you can just Google it out for other operating system, I like Mac OS or Linux. Okay, so first of all we just need to install this SDK. So once we install this, so we just need to run few commands on this gcloud SDK. So at the initial level we just need to do gcloud auth login to just check we are logged in or not. So as I have this account, I logged in via this account, allowed to this, it will allow my CLI to run these commands. Okay, so now you can see I am already logged in on this. So what will be the next command is I have to check of who is the, like, who are the authorized list is configured on my this CLI gcloud auth list. Okay, so as you can see it is an active account, and this ttcacn this is my email ID, so which is authenticated. Now I have to just check what is the project list, config project list I have. Okay, so now this is very important part. So whenever you will run this command you will get project here. Okay, so you just need this ID, which you can see over the browser as well, top collective 260211. So this is the same top collective 260211. Okay, so now what is the next step is we just need to keep this project ID with us. Okay, so it will be required. So let me just copy here. Okay, so if this is not already set here, so you can run one another command which is let me just show you here, gcloud config set project and then project ID, whatever you want to mention. Okay, so you can run this command and it will be set and use that project ID whatever you are setting to here. Okay, so now next part is we just need to create one Spring Boot application, okay, which we are going to deploy on GCP. So to do that we will go to this start spring.io, which is basically, if you are not aware, it is a Spring initializer where we can just create a initial Spring Boot application. Okay, com.tutorial GCP name is GCP microservice tutorial demo project to deploy Spring Boot application on GCP. Okay, so we are going to use Java 11, not 17. Okay, and for initial level, let's just add a web dependency. So we can create one REST endpoint which we will verify. Okay, let's generate this. Okay, let me just import this to Eclipse. Yep, we are good. It is installed, imported. It is taking some time, just wait. So till then we have to add one Maven plugin. So as we are using Maven right now, okay, so we need to add one Maven plugin to deploy this Spring Boot application on GCP platform. Okay, so that plugin is okay, group ID is com.google.cloud.tools. Okay, artifact ID is appengine -maven -plugin, and then version. So currently we are using version number 2.2.0. Then we need some configuration. In configuration we required version is 1, then project ID. So project ID is nothing, it is just whatever you copied from that console. This should be your project ID. Sorry. Okay, so this is our group ID, com.google.tools, google.cloud.tools, appengine -maven -plugin, and then version is 2.2.0, and the configuration version is 1, and project ID is this. Okay, so we completed this activity. So now what we have to do is we just require one app.yml file, okay, to deploy this, to support this Spring Boot application. There are some configurations there, as you create a Docker file to deploy in Docker, right? So there you provide some information about Java version, okay, and other things. So similarly, here we have to create one app.yml file. So which should be in, we have to create one directory here inside the main folder, and the name should be appengine. Okay, inside the app engine we have to create one file which is called app.yml. Okay, and inside this file we have to put runtime is Java 11, and the instance underscore class is f1. Okay, we are good here. Now, so this is done. Now we just need to compile this and complete all that things. So come in here, ambient clean install -d skip. I don't want to run JUnit test cases, so I just skipped all. Okay, so we are good here. So now what we have to do is we have to go to the GCP console. Here we have to just run one command. So we just want to create one app, okay, so which is gcloud app create. So while you are creating app, you have to pass the region, in which region, okay, you want to create the app. So there are two regions available in Google console, Europe and the EU and US. So EU Central and US Central. So basically we are going to create in US Central. Okay, so region we have passed the region, the US Central. It will create. Okay, so it is saying like you have already contains the app engine application, because I already created one app. Okay, so I don't need to create again. I can deploy in the same engine. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to go to the another console, which is our Maven console. Okay, here we have to run one command, mvn appengine deploy. So basically this plugin will deploy our application to GCP, okay, and it will run the application. So this is our kind of like URL where this application will be deployed. Okay, so yep, just wait for a minute. It will take little bit time. Yep, so it's done. Setting traffic and all is set. Now we can just check to run this. URL. So right now we do not have any endpoint there. Okay, so it is deployed, but we don't have any endpoint. So let us just create a endpoint. So I just created one controller. Inside this controller, let me just create a controller class, GCP controller. Okay, rest endpoint. Okay, so if I will just run this at my local, so we have to pass the REST controller. Because we do not have any UI, so we just need to create a REST controller. Okay, hello world. So now we are going to deploy this application to GCP. Yep, it's done. Now we can check here. Sorry, what happened? No. Oh, I think we have to compile again here, because we compiled in the Eclipse and that file is on virtual memory, not on the physical memory. That's why that was not updated here. So now, because if you see, when we were doing this, so there was zero file uploading, right? So no new file detected by the this gcloud app engine. But now you can see uploading one file. That's why we did not see those changes. But now it will reflect. Yep, it's done. Now hopefully it will reflect here. We should see the hello world. Yep. Thank you. Please do like, subscribe and comment if you like this video and if you found this tutorial is helpful to you. Thank you once again.